This is my second video of my Minecraft town, and it is to give you ideas. I've done almost everything you see is original work. Actually, everything is original work. Um, in fact, I didn't even use ideas from anywhere except for one of the types of aircraft we'll see today. We'll see towards the end, which is based on a real life model. I will show you now. This is one of my airports. This is a civilian military airport. Here at the corner, there is the military airport. I'll show you. Uh, you will find on the YouTube structures and planes and everything that are very, very detailed. But to do that, you have to go to crazy scales. My goal was to make something that is one-on-one scale with the player. This is really hard to get detail, to get even things to look like something. But I think I did pretty good work. You can see from here military planes and helicopter. There at the end, you can see also a civilian aircraft. Now, my goal was to make something that actually your player would fit right in. I'll give you an example here. Here, let's go to this helicopter, and you can actually go in from the back here inside, and there is space. There are four spaces, two for passengers and one for the pilot the controls. And as you can see, there's a good visibility around as an actual helicopter pilot position would have. So this is the helicopter. Let's go see the military aircraft. These are the aircraft that are usually they're usually escorting bombers or do the dogfights. It's just a simple aircraft. As I said, on one-to-one scale, you can't make miracles. This is pretty much the best you can do with some modifications. You can use these models as your as examples, as a base to make your own planes. I'm sure that if you start with that, you might actually make improvements, make something that is even better. So this is the parking area of the airport. You're gonna see here, you see two civilian aircraft, and actually three, one at the end. And this one here is the big one. This is the big one. The other two are smaller, like uh, local airlines. And I'm gonna show you again that you can go in and everything is accessible. So here you have, this is the airport with the control tower up there top and the radar. And this is actually where you arrive. This is the arrival area right here. Or the embarking area, whatever. I really have made this a couple of years ago. So this is the entrance to the airport, to the airplane. So as you go in, it's a place for the crew and all the seats for the passengers. Up front, you have the cockpit. Here in the cockpit, you have two places for the pilots. And here you see again that this is made pretty much, as I said, in this scale, pretty much the best you can do. So that doesn't only look good from the outside, but also from the inside. You go to the back of the plane, you will have two toilets. Toilets are pretty simple. Again, the one-to-one scale does not let us do anything better, but it does look like the real thing at this scale. So you can go from the back place. This is the airport has all the areas. Let's just stop the rain here. One second. So this is the smaller type of plane. Right here, I show you. Again, you have the cockpit, which is pretty similar. And you have obviously less passenger seats and a bathroom at the end. And this type of aircraft has only one entrance, only one door near the front. Same thing is over there. just show you from the top how they look, the other side. And before we continue, because there's more aircraft here and there are more airports, so I'm just going to show you the airport on the inside. Over there with the red roof, you see this is the metro station arriving. It has a functional metro with several lines meeting at this point, which you get on a wagon and you click and it just brings you places and the stations all around. It's like a real thing. This is the control tower with well, it's pretty much the same all around. Is the workstations of the air controllers, which they have their bathrooms and they have the stairs going down. You have actually stairs, you have offices, you have anything you want. I'm not going to show you everything because it's going to take too long, but everything is so detailed. It's like the real thing. So this is just outside the airport. Here you have the see over there's a bus. This is where the street is. There's the parking lot over there. There's a lot of parking lots around. There's a huge parking lot. Let's get to the airport. So we enter the airport. Here you have the seats. Guess that would be the information desk. As I said, I did that a while ago. And you have the control. You have the restaurants on the outside. You have the control areas. I believe this is the place where the passengers, the arrivals come. So you have the arrivals, the checks, or you go both ways. Anyways, I'm just going to take too much time here. I'm just going to show you the rest of it. So basically restaurants with the windows towards, and this is where the luggage come out. And here again, as I said, can be the control for the people coming in, or the place with the waiting room for the people that are leaving the airport with the last control. Actually makes you think that in the airports each gate can work both ways, as incoming and outgoing. Okay, so that's enough with the airport. We'll go to the runways. These are the runways. So you need to have the place where the planes take off and land, the landing strip, and then you need to have the place where the airplanes will just move around. I'm sorry, my English is not too good today. So let's go further up. We see all these airplanes there. No point spending too much time on them. They are all the same type of fighter plane that we saw earlier. And some other vehicle, which are tanks, which we'll see another time. The land vehicles, we'll see them that time. There's more than one again. So see what it gives as an effect. A plane that is landing here. Okay, that's the taxiway. That's the word I was looking for before. So you see here the yellow plane is taxiing, getting ready to take off. Takeoff is and landing is the same direction right here. And here you see what they see when they come in to land. What they will see is the lights, which will show them the protect the taxiway and show them where to land on the landing strip. And in the night, this is what it has, the effect. See the lights. Here I like very much putting a glass, and under the glass putting the light gives a nice effect. And on the sides you have these lower lights to show where is the edge of the runway. And here are the same planes that we saw before. These are this is one of the bigger versions up there. You see when the landing gear is not there, and we're going to put again clear weather. And also we're going to put that in the day. Okay. So this is how the plane looks without the landing gear. I think it looks very good for 1-to-1 scale. I doubt there are many people who have done better work than that. It took me a long time. Every single block is where it should be. The symmetry of the plane seems right. And this is a military base. As I said, we'll talk about the tanks later. In another video, we'll be able to go in and check them, also the military base over there. And we can go now to another. We just take the road here. We're still in the town. The town is surrounded by this green wall that you see there. So we just move and go find the other strictly military airport. Here you have the hospital, ambulances, all these vehicles we'll see again. This is a neighborhood. Even has metro station somewhere. All this stuff that we'll see in other videos. But basically, I'm trying to get to the second airport. I made a mistake before. I told you about the green wall making, but that was actually is the red wall that you see here. The red wall, that's where the edge of the town is. So the other way we saw the green wall, it wasn't ending there. It was a long, long way to get to the other side of town. This is a really big town. So this is a military airport. And you have, again, the landing strip is more narrow, of course, because it supports only these fighter planes. You have the control tower, protection all around. You have the parking area outside. There is a metro station somewhere around here. Maybe underground, I don't remember. Anyways, it's not the point now. So you have the taxiway to the right, and to the left you have the runway. And this is where a plane that comes to land should land. Looks very nice in the night. So for every there's an apartment for 2 people behind each fighter plane. Just going to show you around how they look. I had a little bit in my mind the Hornet, F-18 Hornet when I designed this, but it is just loosely based. I mean, I liked it a lot, and I did models of those when I was younger. So if we go in, behind each one of the planes there is an apartment for 2 people. You can put their stuff, sleep, listen to music. They can eat, cook. There are 2 doors. I believe each one has his own bathroom with shower, washroom, and a toilet bowl. I've actually made some of them. We'll see later in another video that they are better made. I made another version of this, but they take more space. But we'll see those too. The bathrooms. And the other way, I believe it's the same thing, but for the other person. Yeah, each guy has his own. And this goes for each pilot. And now we're going to move on to the third airport, actually, which is outside my city. I started making a, well, actually, it's a military base. It's like a second city, but it's just a military base outside. So I'm going to just continue here, take this residential street here. We'll go to the houses another time. You see that it's really well made, and all the streets are made so a car fully fits inside each lane with a little bit of space to spare on each side. There is nothing that is made just for show. Everything is as it could be functional if you could actually drive in the or move around the town. So we saw the helicopter just like it earlier. You have one of the churches I have, and the stadium, which we covered entirely in another video with all the areas in it. And the buses. There on the left is the baseball station. We'll see another time at the baseball stadium. This police station. No, that's the fire department with the red roof. The prison, the police station over there. All this stuff that we'll be seeing in other videos. And let's just go back where we started. We started right here. So we're just gonna go, and there is actually a tunnel here. And I'm just gonna take the tunnel, which is made again in a way that the vehicles I have designed would fit entirely here, and it would just bring you to the other area. There's also a metro coming over there and have a station over there. We'll see that maybe another time or at the end of this video if we have time. So it's not far. We are there. Here we arrive to the other area, far away from the town, and we'll have to put again. Let me fix the visibility. So here you have a military base, and I'm sure the first thing that attracted your attention is the B-52 Stratofortress bomber. This is the only one of the planes that I actually based on something that is real. And those are more fighter planes over there. So you have the parking spots for the people working in the base. And this thing right here goes down to the metro. Since we're here, we'll check it out and we won't have to come back to this place. So if we go down here, and you have a restaurant, the metro area, and this is the green line over here, and the no, it's the green line. Yeah, goes to the green station. This is the yellow station, I believe. Anyways, that's some things again. Remember that they don't matter anyways. But you have two lines here. Like you can you go to two different places. I think from this one you continue further up and see how I made this. If you put the but I will checking those. If you put the wagon and you just start the wagon, to just keep going on itself until it reaches the next station. And this is to go further away from the town. Because there's more areas. And this goes back to the town. I think, yeah, that when you have the green to your side, when green's on your right, that means you are going towards the city. And if we go down here, there are stairs. So if we take them down, there will be the restrooms, and these are the restrooms that I made more, I would say, detailed. So this is the toilet bowl. See, I have to give it more space, but it's kind of nice. It does look like so I kept the other ones, the simple ones, but I also want to show you these ones as well. And this is the where you wash your hands. It's supposed to be a faucet. These particular things, I did see them. I don't remember the source, but I did see them on the internet. The toilet bowl and the faucet over there. These weren't my ideas. I took them from other people had made them on the internet. Unfortunately, I don't remember the exact source, so I can say it. So after the restrooms, you can keep going here. We will enter the base from here, basically. So I'm just gonna go to the base from here. And you're underground. Underground, the base is basically underground. So if you go here, you can continue towards the control tower, which is over there. Or you can go to the pilot's rooms and get to the planes straight from here. So I'm going to show you the control tower is over here. And this is how it looks. We are one floor below ground here. And this is where we have the meeting rooms. Well, it's like a make-believe big television screen or a presentation. And here we have the bathrooms, which just like the ones I showed you earlier. Advanced ones, if you want. And we can go up to this is the ground floor, yeah. This is the ground floor here at the back. One of the military vehicles right here. I'll show you how you can actually get in it. There you go. So this is the back for the soldiers. Personnel carrier. That would be its role. And there is space to get yourself in the front. But I have to break the tile if opening the door to get you. So this is how it looks. I designed this one as well. And I'm just going to finish with before going to the planes actually, This is where the guards are for the gate, the entrance. I'm just going to show you from above. The two sides are the same. Not need to go to both sides. So this is the you have a couple of bombers on each side and 4 fighters. And this is how you go down. And this is supposed to be something that can close. They can move and close completely, so that the underground base is sealed off. And if you go down from here, you get where we were before. I'm just going to show you how the apartments of the workers are. This is a 2-place apartment. Here you go. They are all the same. So pilots can get to the area near their planes. And this game is really focused on rain. I mean, I usually like the rain, but not today. So you see, there is this is the exit, and people can go. And you see how there's a lot of detail with the lines, the safety lines, showing to the people where it is safe for them to run. And let's go to one of these P-52s. Pilot's cockpit. And I haven't had much detail in it. Actually, inside is just places for the people, and down there there's the control room for one more person. I'd have to break the block to get in position, but there it would be with access all around to be able to have the visibility. So that's the P-52 inside. I believe here I didn't put anything flying. I just let everything on the ground in their positions. I put a little bit more detail there with the lines. It's basically that was my 3rd airport in the same file, so I'm getting better a little bit every time. And here is the taxiway on the left, and in the right you have the landing strip, made in a way again that these planes can actually fit. Even the B-51s. P-51s could actually can fit in inside these runways. So this is the base, and I guess that is all for this file. I could show you a little bit the vehicles I put here, because maybe they're a little bit different from the other ones that I made in the main city. So the vehicles are like that. Got the front and the back, 3 places at the back, just like a vehicle. 2 places in the front with well, we don't have wheels to put as a round wheel, so I just put a controlling lever. And you have to remember I'm using just the basic Minecraft. So I am going to leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll have more videos for you soon. Thank you.